Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So this video will be the continuation of the last video. So if you haven't watched the last video, I highly recommend you guys to watch that video first and then come back and watch this video. The link will be in the I button. Without wasting any time, let's get started with the today's video's topic. In this video, we will be talking about last two pillars of the self-confidence. So let's get started. The second pillar is practice. Before we get to the practice, what do you mean by confidence? Try to understand carefully what we think confidence is. We think that if one fellow thought that I will win and he wins, we call this self-confidence. No, that's not really the truth. Even the worst bowler can also dismiss a very good batsman. True or not? You tell. A batsman can never be confident that I will never get out. So then, what is self-confidence, you might ask? That my practice is amazing, I may win or lose in the short term, but in the long run, no power of the world can stop me because I am a very good player. So we will call this self-confidence. He who has no strength in his practice and screaming in front of the world, I can do this, and in a short word, showing his overconfident side of his personality. My question to you is your practice enough? Or you are practicing in the right direction? Or maybe you are doing right kind of a practice? So you might ask, what is difference between right kind of a practice or wrong kind of a practice? In whatever field you are in, if you are learning from those people who are truly the master of a particular field, it is not that you are learning from those who doesn't even understand the ABCD of the game. Try to relate this with the real life. People come and advise that you can or cannot do anything in the field that they are themselves have no idea about. And you listen to their advice and stop putting your efforts toward the goal. So this makes you idiot or not? The biggest difference between an idiot and a wise person is that wise person will only take advices from the experts and follow only those person who has expertise in that field or a person who really knows what he is talking about. I don't know how to do this. Teach me how to do this. You have already did what I want to do, so teach me how to do. Explain it to me. What is this? This is sign of confidence. Now, whose practice is in the right direction and who is not? That person who is practicing according to the expert of that particular field just by observing. This does not necessarily mean that you have to be in the personal contact with the expert. Suppose if you want to learn how to play football, you can also learn by looking at the Messi. When you properly understand the basic of the particular field, now you can start to experiment. But in the beginning, you have to follow someone. You have to learn from someone. Suppose if you want to be scientist, in the beginning you have to gain the basic knowledge. You have to understand the fundamentals of the science. Then by using their permutation and combination, you can create something which has never created before. But in order to break the rules, first you have to know the rules and what they are all about. This is the biggest quality of being successful. It's just not about learning from book or learning from people. It's about learning from right kind of books or right kind of people. Only that would make you successful. You are sending anything from wherever inside your mind and thinking that something will happen. Nothing will happen. If a person is very successful in any of the fields, if he says nothing, still you can learn a lot of things by simply observing his body language. So we have now covered the 2 points, passion and practice in the right direction based upon the knowledge and information from the right sources. Last but not the least is patience and persistence. Of course, you are able to or not been able to achieve your goal. You have to have confidence in yourself that you are going in the right direction. In fact, if you did achieve your success, still then you have to remember these 3 pillars of the life till the death. Because how long does it take to change success to failure? Let's take the example of cricket. Suppose you are very passionate about cricket and you have practiced really hard and you did get to play with the entire team in the international match. How much time is actually required to get you out of the team? Suppose you guessed first chance, second chance, third chance. After that, you were dropped out of the team. But if you truly understood the game which I am talking about, then what will you say? Is my practice any good? Is the way I am playing any good? If the answer to that question is yes, then you don't have to worry about being in the team or not. You only have to work towards taking the game to the next level. This is called persistence. This is not a negative word. This is extremely positive word. We do consider patience and persistence as a negative word. No sir, that makes you stronger. If everything is taken from you, it wouldn't make any difference if you properly understood the game, because then you will have a really good self-esteem.